we're going to Parliament, where Evelyn Tingma, my colleague, has joined us. We know that Parliament is reconvening today. So, Evelyn, what can you tell us with regard to Parliament's reconvening to begin the business, the last stretch of their business? Hello, Evelyn, can you hear me?
Yeah, Martin, Parliament proceedings has just begun, and the Speaker just came in some few minutes ago. I can hear you, Martin. Hello, Martin.
Yes, kindly go on. We can see that some parliamentary business is ongoing.
Hello, Martin.
Now.
Right, so the Speaker has just walked into the chamber and proceedings has started, and we have MPs, a couple of MPs here, and proceeding is ongoing. We have the First Deputy Speaker who has taken the chair, the Right Honourable Speaker Asiedu-Dartey, who isn't here, but the First Deputy Speaker. But briefly, I will tell you on the order paper for today, we have a couple of papers to be presented, and among them is the report of the Finance Committee on the Suppliers Credits Agreement between the Government of Ghana and Huawei Africa International Company Limited. It is for the supply and sale of tractors, matching implements and accessories for the establishment of agricultural mechanization systems in Ghana. We also have another report from the Finance Committee, and actually a loan agreement between Government of Ghana and Ecobank Ghana Limited, and it is for to finance the construction and rehabilitation of the Damango water system in the northern region. Martin, we have a couple of reports here from the Finance Committee, and basically it has to do with loan agreements that the House will have to undertake all these things before close of today. But as to whether all these loan agreements and waiver will be taken today before the House closes today, that is another matter that will be determined later today. Martin?
Yes, and finally, before we let you go, Evelyn, what can you tell us with regard to the number of persons who have turned up, the MPs who have turned up? It looks quite scattered.
Not really, Martin. A couple of MPs, the House is not full, but well, it can form a quorum for business to continue, and that is it. The numbers are quite okay, but let me also tell you that the House is expecting the President of the Republic to present his State of the Nation address tomorrow, and as per the rules here, members of Parliament are preparing for his arrival tomorrow, and even Parliament as a house is preparing. And this morning when we came, I could see that pavement had been painted with white paint, and I also see the security scanners being fixed by security officials from the BNI, and the main entrances to Parliament are being scanners are being fixed. And also the Public Affairs Director has also told me that accreditation for media houses are also being worked on, and by close of day they should be ready. Also media houses who will be covering the event tomorrow have been here to take places. You know, normally media houses will position themselves here and do their morning shows in particular at this particular place. So all these people earlier were here to take positions, and that is the kind of preparation that is ongoing here in Parliament regarding the President's State of the Nation address tomorrow.
Very much, Evelyn Tingma, for that update from Parliament. And Evelyn Tingma is my colleague who is in Parliament and was joining us to give us an update of what's happened in what is currently ongoing in the House. So they are beginning the last stretch of parliamentary business. And just before we go to the President's final, probably what he can be engaging in, what do you expect of the incoming Parliament? What are your expectations?
Well, my incoming parliament, before I asked, I saw something caught my attention on the carpet or the floor of the parliament. I've been around quite a bit around the other countries. I didn't see a Ghanaian ness in the parliament, because I could see some the carpet with some symbols, but I didn't see any Adinkra symbols. We have so many Adinkra symbols, Jinyame, this, that, all of them from Ashanti region, Volta region, so many of them. Why can't we make the parliament?
I think that would be an interesting story for another, because the chairs and everything were procured from outside, which was a big debate.
But they could have, refurbished it to make it Ghanaian a little bit. But that's just by the way. Yes. So the question: expectations of the incoming parliament. Yeah, the expectation of incoming parliament. They will continue to perform their role as constitutionally mandated. That means they have to pass laws and act for the country. And they will also have to represent their constituency, bringing their issues from their constituency to the floor, the floor of the parliament. But what we need to do as part of government, government, we have 3 branches of government: legislature, executive, and judiciary. I think Ghana, we are at a stage where we need to make a quantum jump in terms of development. We cannot continue to be doing incremental things. Incremental things means that we continue to do the same old things. We need to really move Ghana. So what I'm expecting the parliament to support the incoming government, so that they can break new grounds, make development be the center stage of Ghana. Otherwise, we're going to be
infrastructural development, economic development, specifics. Because I mean, when you talk about infrastructural development, we can say the outgoing government did quite massively. But then the concern you raised, and a number of people have raised, has to do with economic development. So that is a frontier you would want them to pay particular attention to.